All right, so here we go. Welcome back, everyone, for day 3 challenge of creating the most magical year of your life. All of you type in magical year in the chat window so that those words vibrate as a frequency, not only for you and for me, but for every single person who's participating right now. Now, look at the number of people who are participating right now. On the day 1, we started with approximately some 1,000 people. How many of you remember day 1, we started with 1,000 people? Look at the number of people who are there right now in the chat window. Anybody can see the number? About 774 people right now. That means about 15% people, approximately 20% people, 15-20% people have missed out. But this also means that all of you here are the 75% people in the world who are willing to create the most magical year of your life. So congratulations to all of you one more time. Please type in congratulations in the chat window for being here. Because even being in this session on the third day is not easy. It requires you to have the right what to be here. Anybody remembers right what? Show me your hands. The right frequency, right? Because you have the right frequency, you are here. And when we don't have the right frequency, something in our environment will stop us from achieving this day. So those of you who've reached here, congratulations. Something about you is ready to create this year as the most magical year of your life. Now, when we talk about the third day, I spoke to you yesterday that we've cleared our wounds now. So now we are ready to move forward. But when we say move forward, what it really means is creating 100% clarity of two things. Most people create clarity is only about one area. Everyone write down goals. Yes, we will work with that today. But most people only work on goals. We want to work on two things. Goals and the second thing. Can anybody tell me what is the second thing required to achieve your goals this year? Let's see how many of you can tell me what is the second thing required. Mindset, feelings, frequency, action. Nope. Frequency is you can say that's your frequency, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Roadblocks, planning, nope. Vibrations, motivation, consistency, no. This is all part of that. All right. All of you write this down. Life skills. Life skills. Your goals can only be achieved if you have the right life skills with the right frequency. And today, I want you to have 100% clarity about what exactly are your goals, but along with those goals, what are the skills required to achieve those goals? Because if you don't have the skills required to achieve those goals, and if you have not planned for it for the whole year, then how will you achieve those goals? Example, let's say you are in cricket and you want to be the best cricketer this year and you want to be selected as the, let's say, the national player of our country. Do you think only affirmations will help? Type in yes or no in the chat window. No. Yes, affirmations will help, but will only affirmations help? No. You will need the right skills for the whole year to prove yourself that you are worthy of that goal. Yes or no? Let's take another example. Let's say you want to be married this year. How many people want to have some relationship goals? Type in I in the chat window if you have some relationship goals. So let's say you want to be married. But do you think simply doing affirmations for relationship is enough for clarity? No. You also need clarity on which are the specific skills required for me to not only attract the right life partner, but also to maintain that life partnership later after I get married. How many people here are realizing that the divorce rate around you has really gone high? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree. The divorce rate is going higher and higher and higher for not only our country, almost every country. Why? Because people are getting married, but people are not prepared for marriage. We don't have the right life skills for marriage. Forget that. Nowadays, people are even finding it difficult to find a right life partner, even though we have all the required categories, but we are missing the skills. How many people here are going through this problem right now? Type in me in the chat window where you're not able to find the right life partner because you're missing some of those critical life skills to attract a partner, right? Career examples. Let's say you want to take a new job in this year. You want to get a promotion. How many of you here want to create clarity for your career this year? Type in I in the chat window if you want to create some clarity for job or career. Job is an example, but it can be even business. But if you've just decided that, okay, this year I want to get a promotion or this year I'm going to double my business profits, great goal. You'll have clarity on affirmations, but is that enough? Only affirmations will help you achieve your goals? No. Along with that magic, you need the magic of skills. That is also your frequency. Now, you need 100% clarity on what are the skills required for your job and your business. Today, we'll even work on that clarity. Same thing for financial life. How many of you here want to create a higher financial goal this year? Right now, when we create clarity, you want to be absolutely clear about your money goals. Type in money in the chat window. It's always beautiful to write down the word money because the word money has its own beautiful frequency. Now, when you're wanting to create this money clarity, I don't want you to create clarity on how much money you want to make. Anybody can write that down. It's not a big deal at all. But along with the amount of money that you want to make this year, question is, what are the skills that you will work on this year to make sure that you attract that money? Example, selling skills. Example, learning a new money-making skill. Anything that will help you achieve that goal. Is that making sense to all of you? Super. But you can only work on your life skills if you know what your 100% clarity of goals is first. So let's work on that goals part first. So let's take your notepad. And I want you to make sure that you take one page for each area of your life. And I'll tell you why later. One page for each area of your life. So take 4 blank pages. And I would prefer the way you do it is 2 pages side by side empty. So health and relationships. And then when you turn the page, you have relationships and career. Everyone clear about what I'm saying? 2 sides. Okay, so health and relationships. And then when you turn the page, you have career and money. Okay. So on the first page, what are we going to write? Health on the top, but divide all the 4 pages into 2 columns, which means you put a line in the center. Put a line in the center. And now on the left side, you write down goals. And on the right side, you write down life skills. Do the same for health, do the same for relationships, do the same for career, and do the same for money. If any of you have created even one page with that division, show it to me on the video so I can use that as an example to show to the rest of the group here. Okay, so we've got Tejal. Yes, Tejal, this is perfect. So this is health and is that relationships? Okay, this is the health page. Very good. So goal and life skills. Perfect. This is exactly how I want it. Let's take one more example. We've got Ayushi. Perfect. So that's the health area, Ayushi. Okay, so my suggestion would be Ayushi, take the next page so that you'll have 2 blank pages instead of 1 blank page here. So that you have health and relationships side by side. And then on the next page, you'll have career and money on the side by side. Does that make sense? Okay, show it to me one time, like show me 2 blank pages. So I know you've taken one for health and one for relationships. Perfect. This is what I want. The left page for health and the right one for relationships. Perfect. Is everybody clear about what we are doing here? Right? 1 page for health, 1 page for relationships, 1 for career, 1 for money. Option is try to keep it side by side. Perfect, Tima. You got that. Now, each page is divided between 2 columns, goals and skills. So here's what I want you to do for the first time in your life. Instead of simply writing down what your goals you want, write both. What are the goals you have and what are the skills you need? I'll give you an example. Let's start with the health goals and let's work on this together. Tell me, what do you want to achieve in this year for your health? Come on, everyone tell me in the chat window. What do you want to achieve for your health? Now, for some of you, it can be something as simple as achieving your ideal body weight. What body weight? Be absolutely clear about it. Give me that number in the chat window. Come on. Give me that number in the chat window. So for some of you, that ideal body weight number is clear. So write down that number on the left side. Awesome. Now don't go to the second goal yet, okay? Because if you keep writing goals and if you keep writing goals, and if you don't have clarity on your skills on the right side, you'll start feeling fear. You'll start feeling pressure and doubt in yourself. But if you have the skills clear along with your goals, you'll never have that self-doubt. Check it out. Now that you've written the number on the left side, on the right side, write down what are the skills required to achieve that body weight. Example. How many of you think motivation is also a life skill? Raise your hands if you agree motivation is a life skill, right? Not only to create that motivation today, but every single day. What is the meaning of skill? A skill is something that can be repeated every day. A skill is something that can be repeated every single day in a predictable way, which means that you know that that will happen every single day. Correct? Motivation is not something that is supposed to happen once a week. It is supposed to happen every single day. Example, I have been doing DMP for the last 3 years every day. So am I motivated to do my DMP every day? Raise your hands, yes or no? I am. But is that a coincidence? No, that's not a coincidence. I'm creating that motivation within me every single day. So how I create that motivation is a different game right now, but write down that's the skill that you need. Second skill that you will also need when we are talking about your achieving your ideal body weight. Anybody can give me more examples in the chat window other than motivation? What are the other skills that you will need? Come on, everyone. What are the other skills that you will need to achieve your ideal body weight? Very good. Nutrition skills. Write this down, everyone. Nutrition skills. I'll tell you why. If you are constantly dependent on a dietitian or somebody else who's going to give you the diet every single day, do you think you will be able to maintain that for the next entire 1 year? Raise your hands. No, correct? So what do you need then? You need to start learning the whole game of what is this calorie intake, calorie out? What is this game of creating a diet plan? You must understand how many calories there is in one roti, how many calories in one bread, how many calories in one egg, how many calories in dal, how many calories in one bowl of sabji. You must start having 100% clarity about all your nutrition skills. Is this making sense to you? So that every time you eat food, you're clear, okay, I just had 200 calories. But how many people here agree that right now you have no idea about what is this calorie game all about? You're not an expert at it right now. Type in G for guilty if you agree. You have no idea what is this calorie game all about right now. But believe me, it's very easy. You can learn it. Okay. So learning nutrition skills, which is based on calorie management. Third, exercising skills. Now, believe it or not, between nutrition skills and exercising skills, which is more important to give you weight loss? Can anybody quickly tell me in the chat window? Which is more important? Quickly. Yeah, both are important, but my question is, what is more important? Okay, some of you know this. 80% of weight loss depends on nutrition. Only 20% depends on exercise. How many of you did not know that? Raise your hands if you didn't know that. Only 20% depends on exercise. Most people say, I'm not losing weight because I'm not exercising. Exercising is only 20% of your weight loss. The main skill is the nutrition skill. If you do that properly, you start losing weight. But these are the three skills that you will definitely need: motivation, nutrition skills, and exercising skills. Everyone clear about this? What are the other health goals that you have this year? Write down in the chat window. Do you have some fitness goals? Like in my case, my goal is about 100 push-ups and 100 squats every day. I should be able to do effortlessly within 10 minutes. That's a goal. So if you're talking about 100 push-ups and 100 squats, then what are the skills required for that? The right exercising skills. Because if I don't have the right exercising skills, I can injure myself during that exercise. And then again, I go back 5 steps behind. So what are the skills required for that? Health. Let's say some of you want to cure diabetes, some of you want to heal your blood pressure problems, some of you want to, let's say, manage your hormonal issues. You need certain skills for that. How many of you agree? Are there also some emotional skills required to handle your hormonal skills, by the way? Raise your hands. Correct. So write down that. That's the skill that you will need on the right side. Okay. Now that you've written down 3 or 4 goals in the health area, and you've written down some of these skills in the area of health, here is a quick question to all of you. How many of you are realizing that your health goal that you've written this year, you wrote last year also? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree. You wrote the same thing last year. And have you achieved it? No. Why not? Because what was missing? What have you written on the right side of the paper for the first time? The skills were missing last year. If you don't miss the skills this year, you will achieve your goals. Is that making sense now? When you have clarity of both, then the possibility of achieving your goals is much, 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 much higher. And by the way, because we also have clarity about our emotions, our beliefs, our actions, and yesterday we've also cleared our wounds, what are the chances of now achieving your goals along with your life skills? Raise your hands. Lower chance or higher chance? Much higher chance, right? That's the power of how we're doing this exercise during this 3 days challenge. So once again, whatever skills you've written down on the right side, this year, if you develop these skills, one more question I want you to answer in that right side over there. How much time will it take to develop these skills? Will it take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? How much time will it take? Quickly write down on the right side over there. And tell me in the chat window, how long will it take to develop these skills? Quickly, come on. If you are very, very practical, maximum 3 months. Like even to be decently good at it, where you don't have to depend on a nutrition diet consultant, you don't have to depend on a personal coach, you can do it yourself. It'll take you 3 months of minimum required skills. How many of you agree with that? Some of you can do it in 1 month because you're already way ahead of some other people in terms of your knowledge and skills. But even if you are starting with zero, you can definitely do it in 3 months. So in that case, think about it. What last year was impossible, this year can become possible in just 3 months. So my question is it really possible to then achieve these goals this year? Give me a yes or no. If it's possible, give me a yes quickly. Yeah, perfect. But only if you work on your what? Skills. How many of you are getting more confidence right now that you're looking at both together? Like you're looking at the goal and the skills together, you're getting more confidence there, right? Perfect. Let's go to the relationship area now. What do you want in your relationships this year? What goals do you have this year? For some of you, it's getting married. For some of you, it is creating happiness in your current marriage because you're probably going through a lot of conflicts. For some of you, it's about getting along with your mother-in-law. For some of you, it's about having children, maybe starting a family. What are your relationship goals this year? Keep writing your relationship goals. Now, stability is not a goal, Tejal. Tell me a specific, like, what do you want to achieve this year in the area of your relationships? Like, let's say your friends asked you on 31st December, hey, Tejal, what did you achieve in your relationships this year? Will you simply say stability? No, you'll say, I achieved something, right? Like, what did you achieve in your relationships this year? Mention that being very specific. Okay, like I created so much happiness in my relationship this time with my marriage that I and my life partner have now become best friends. So this is an example of what you want to create in your marriage or in your relationships this year. Now, write down on the right side, what are the skills required? I'll give you a very simple skill. How many of you agree you need conflict management skills to have a good relationship in your life? Raise your hands if you need good conflict management skills. How many of you don't know what is conflict management? Raise your hands if you don't know what is that. Oh, you don't know what is that? Okay. Conflict management means the skill to manage conflicts. What are conflicts? A simple word for conflict is jhagda. How many people fight? Raise your hands if you fight in life. Raise your hands. Come on. Okay, those of you not raising hands, give yourself a tappu and then raise your hands if you want to. Come on. We all fight in life, right? But the problem is, we don't know how to manage those fights. We don't know how to recover from those fights. How many of you agree with that? Like, how many people here have this problem that when you get into a fight, you kind of remain in that fight for 2 days, 3 days? Type in G for guilty in the chat window if you're realizing this about yourself. Like many couples, they fight and for 2 to 3 days, they remain in that fight. Between me and Indu, we are able to recover in that fight maximum in half an hour. Like that's the higher side. We never sleep with a fight, by the way, because we know the skill of recovering from conflicts. So one of the skills you'll need is conflict management. Write down the second skill that you will need, influencing skills. Influencing skills. Do you think you'll need good influencing skills to have good relationships in life? Yes or no? You will. Then here's the third one. Skills to relate to each other. Skills to relate to each other. Like, how do you relate to different people in a different way? Here's another skill which is very, very important when it comes to relationships. Not just creating relativity between each other, but creating comfort. Like, how do you create comfort between two complete strangers? Correct? These are just some of the skills. Listening skills is one of them that you would need to create. Now, you decide what skills are missing in you right now and write down those skills on the right side. What are the skills required this year? Art of speaking may not be necessarily so much in relationships, but it's more connectivity, more relativity, more comfort. Art of speaking is more in career skills. Correct? Like you don't need to be a public speaker to have good relationships in life, but career, yes. Understanding skills. By the way, how many of you agree you need good understanding skills? Raise your hands if you need that. Like, do you think understanding is a skill or does it just happen to people? No, it's a skill. Most of us don't understand each other. If you don't believe me, let me prove it to you. Come to the gallery view, everyone. Come to the gallery view and switch on your videos. And how many people here are married? Raise your hands. Okay. How many people realize that even after 10 years of marriage, when you have a conflict, you say, I thought you would understand. and you still have that statement for each other. Yes or no? But that's because even after so many years, we don't understand each other. Understanding is a skill. You require the right format to understand people, each other. Here's one last skill that I want to tell you. There are more skills in relationships, but I'll tell you one more. Acceptance skills. How do you accept each other? How do you accept that part of each other which you don't like? That's called acceptance, right? It's easy to accept what you like, but the question is, how can you accept what you don't like? And by the way, if you want to have a happy married life with somebody, or even if you want to have a good friendship with somebody, will you have to accept somebody's likes and dislikes both, or only one? Type in both in the chat window if you agree. You'll have to always accept both. Correct? So acceptance is a skill. I hope you've written that down. Out of the number of skills that you've written on the right side, can all of you tell me total how many skills have you written? Some of you may have written more, some of you may have written less. How many skills have you written? 5, 7, 10. Okay. So first question, are there unlimited skills to learn? Unlimited? Really? Can you fill up this entire notebook with all the skills of relationships? No, you can't. I guarantee you can't. There are limited skills. So the good news is it's learnable. It's not like you have to learn too much, okay? It's learnable. I guarantee you this. It's learnable skills. And the next question is again, how much time will you take to learn these skills? Tell me that also in the chat window now. You've written down the skills on the right side, 5, 6, 7, or 10. Approximately, if you started today and you started working on developing these skills in relationships, how much time will you take? I don't think it should take again more than 3 months. How many of you agree? 90 days? Yes? So the good news is you develop these skills and these goals are yours. Nothing in the world can stop you achieving these goals if you have 100% clarity on how you will build these skills. Simple as that. Okay, now let's go to the third part, career. What do you want in your career this year? Be absolutely clear about it. Like, do you want to maintain a certain position in your company this year? Do you want to leave your job and start a business? And by the way, career and money are different, okay? Career is about what you do. Money is about what you make. These are two very different things. So write down the area of career. What do you want this year in the area of your career? Now, some of you who are students, your career is your education. So have clarity, like what will you achieve this year in your career? Now, some of you are saying, I'll be a best-selling author. Okay, that's good. Some of you are saying, I'll be the best mentor. No, being the best mentor doesn't make sense. How many people will you coach this year? Have some clarity on the number of people that you will coach this year. What is your goal? Remember, you're writing a goal which is precise, which is clear. If you're not clear about it, and if it's blurry, it's not going to work for you. And also, then you won't be able to figure out what are the skills required for that. The more clear you are on the left side, the more clear you are on the right side of that page, which is the skills area. Some of you want a promotion. I'm just reading some of your points. Some of you want to finish your PhD. Some of you want to become a data analyst. Some of you want to do tarot reading. Some of you want to become a stock market expert. Khushbu is writing 400 million followers this year. Wow. Okay. Maintain a promotion, trader, promotion, becoming an officer. All right. Becoming a healer. While you're writing down these taglines, also write down how will you define that. Like when you're saying, I'll be the best healer, what do you really mean by that? I would, let's say in my case, I'm saying this year I'll coach at least 10,000 people in the area of advanced law of attraction. Then I know that I have become a really good coach this year. This is an example of that. So on the right side now, write down what are the skills that you will need. By the way, how many of you are realizing the left side is easy? Like it's going fast. How many of you realize it's going fast? Like it's super simple. कोई rocket science तो है नहीं. दुनिया में सबको more or less वही चाहिए होता है. More or less everybody wants the same things. So now write down on the right side what are the skills that you will need. You will definitely need probably public speaking skills here now, maybe writing skills, public speaking skills, convincing skills, selling skills. In some of your cases, you will need webinar conversion skills if you're doing webinars like me. Some of your cases, you'll need coaching skills. What are the skills that you're going to need? Come on. Be very precise about it, because the more clear you are about your skills on the right side, the more confident you will feel about your left side. And you will feel it. The moment you write it, you will feel it. And again, you'll realize it's not unlimited things you have to learn. There are very limited things that you'll have to learn. Will you go through ups and downs in your career? Raise your hands. Okay, so maybe you'll need to learn some failure management skills, stress management skills, because you will go through stress, you will go through failure. How will you handle your failure at that time? Now, depending on if you're in a business and you want to take your business to a 300 profit ratio this year, your skills would be completely different. It'll be team management skills, it'll be leadership skills. Your skills would be very different. What you mention in the skill, Jyoti, is what skill you will need to achieve that career. So time management is a skill, for an example. Very good. How many of you are really bad at time management, by the way? Like you don't have a time management system. Raise your hands if you don't have a system. So then you need to write it down that you'll need that. Okay. Now, on the last page, the money area, what is your goal this year? Now, I don't want a goal for 2045. I want a goal for 2024. And how many months in 2024? Raise your hands, please. 12 months, right? So if you're going to say, okay, I'm going to create 1,000 crores this year, does it make sense? No, then you're not starting with clarity, right? So that's an aspirational goal. That's a different goal. We're not working on an aspirational goal right now. What is the name of this challenge this year? The name of this 3 days challenge is creating and manifesting the most magical year of your life in 2024. So then let's write down the money goals for 2024. Now, what kind of goals am I talking about? One, everyone write down total earning for 2024. Write that number. That's a different goal altogether. Now, if you're in business, that number has to be a profit number, not a total revenue number, because your revenue may be 10 lakhs, and if your profit is only 2 lakhs, then it doesn't make sense. So write down your profit numbers, not your revenue numbers. If you're in business, if you're in a job, the numbers would be very clear to you. Basically, your in-hand income for the whole year. What would be your in-hand income for the whole year? Be realistic about it because you're writing for 2024. Now, what will be your saving goal for this year? How many of you need a saving goal, by the way? Raise your hands if you need a saving goal, correct? So write down what's going to be your saving goal this year. How much percentage of your total income that you will save? It's very easy now. If again, you have an example of, let's say this year I will make 1 crore or 10 lakhs, doesn't matter. Out of that, I will save 20%. Just an example. You decide how much you're going to save depending on your household expenses. Do you have any goals this year using money? Because now when we talk about money, we can now talk about things that can be purchased with money. Example, car, house, holidays. Do you have any goals like that for this year? Do you want to have 1 or 2 holidays this year? How many of you want to have 1 or 2 holidays this year? Write it down. Believe me, just writing down that intention somehow makes it happen. But if you don't write it, then it doesn't manifest. So how many holidays do you want? And where do you want those holidays? Even if you're not clear about where do you want those holidays, at least be clear about, okay, I want 1 international holiday and 3 national holidays, which means in India, or I want 3 international holidays, whichever that number is. Be clear about it. And then later you can decide the budget for it. Do you want to buy a car this year? Do you want to buy a house this year? So if you see your total revenue or your total income this year in hand, your or profits, your total savings and your total expenses in terms of big expenses like house, car, or holidays, more or less, this is what money goals are about. Of course, then there are money goals about small thing like Diwali holidays and all, but that will be part of your expenses for the whole year. And that is why I have directly looked at first your total savings out of the entire income. Then the rest you can manage later. Is that making sense? Perfect. So if you've written down your money goals, now let's write down on the right side. By the way, some of you might have some charity goals. If you do, you can write it down on the left side. Now, what are the skills that you will need to make this money, to attract this money? Because believe it or not, people who have the required skills have the required frequency to attract that money. But if your skills are missing, your frequency is missing. So write down what are the skills required to attract that money now. The first skill I think all of you will need is adding 10 times value skill. Like most people don't have the skill. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Most people work on transactional skill, which means you gave me 10,000 rupees salary, I'll give you 10,000 rupees worth of work. Now, that's not a skill. Anybody can do that. But if you're giving me 10,000 and I'm giving you 10 times value, oh, that requires a skill, because then I get more and more money from you. So adding 10 times value skill. Then selling skills. That's a skill, by the way. How do you sell yourself? How do you influence people for selling, for buying something from you? One more important thing, money-making skills. Write down money-making skills. Multiple money-making skills. Example of money-making skills would be, let's say you're already doing a job and you've also become a Hope Nope No healer. So now you have two money-making skills other than your job. So all of you, tell me how many people here have already started doing Hope Nope No healing as a money-making skill. Type in I in the chat window if you've already started. See, so you've started working on that skill. But is that skill enough? No. Maybe you'll need more skills this year. What are the skills that you'll need? Write it down. Like some of you who are platinum members here, you need to learn the skill of being a life coach maybe. And you know that we teach life coaching skills also as part of platinum. So maybe write that down. Life coaching skills. Social media marketing skill. Now, what is social media marketing? Social media marketing is how to increase your YouTube channel, how to increase your subscribers on Instagram. That's social media marketing. That's not the same as Facebook ads marketing. That's different. You can write that also, by the way. Facebook ads marketing skills. Now, I'll give you an example of my case. Between me and Indu, we make huge amount of business together. But here is the best part. We are one of the few coaches around in my circle where we make all this money with only 2 team members. That's it. We don't have like 10, 20, 30 employees. I'll tell you why. All the skills that I told you on the right side for money, do you think I and Indu have these skills? Yes, we do. Not only do we have the skills which are money-making skills, we also have the skills like Facebook marketing, social media marketing. I know exactly how to do that about myself. And that is why even if I hire an agency tomorrow, the agency cannot fool me because I know exactly whether the agency is doing the right thing or the wrong thing, because right now I'm doing it myself. Is that making sense to all of you now? So write down what are the skills that you will need. Okay, perfect. How many of you have written down those skills as well? Now, on a level of 1 to 10, tell me how practically do you feel right now? 1 is low, 10 is high. How practical do you feel that you will be able to achieve your goals if you have these skills? Practical. Like how practical is it? Or is it again one of those New Year resolution goals that feels pata nahi hoga ki nahi hoga, or will it happen or not happen? Does it feel that kind of doubt anymore? No, because you have 100% clarity on not only your goals, but also your skills. So for the first time today, you're not only going to make affirmations for your goals now, but also for your skills. Which means, I'll give you an example of that. You're now going to say your affirmation as, let's say for the health goal, that I have already lost this year. Now, the reason you're saying already lost is because you've already achieved that goal, right? In manifestation, the way we make affirmation is, I have already achieved this goal. So I've already lost 10 kilos and I'm already at my ideal body weight of 65 kgs, let's say as an example in my case. And the best part is I have the skill to maintain my own diet. I have the skill to exercise every day. And the best part is I also have the skill to motivate myself every single day. When I say this skill affirmation along with my goal affirmation, what are the chances of now achieving your goals? Lower or higher? Everyone show me your hands. Much higher chances, because your affirmations are now including your skills. How many of you have affirmations with your skills right now? If you don't, type in G for guilty in the chat window if you don't have skills as part of your affirmations. And you'll observe that 90% people here don't have skills as part of your affirmations right now. Okay, so I'm going to give you now about 3 minutes. Go through that entire exercise of health, relationships, career, and money. Be more and more clear about it. Take some time, think about it. And this exercise is not going to complete just while we are on the call right now. You will have to work on this tonight before you sleep. The only promise I need from you is you will not sleep without this is 100% clear. How many of you promise that? Type in I promise in the chat window that tonight you will not sleep until this is 100% clear. right? But I'll give you 3 minutes to create some amount of clarity now in terms of your health, relationships, career, and money goal, as well as skills, both. Because after 3 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to do affirmations for both as if they are already achieved. Everyone okay with that? So let's go. Create clarity for your goals and skills. I'll give you 3 more minutes and then we'll do affirmations for that. I'll keep some good music on for you. More and more clear about not only your goals but also your skills right now? Raise your hands if you're getting more clear about this. Perfect. Can one or two of you quickly raise your virtual Zoom hand and share how are you feeling after creating this exercise in this way? Like normally people create only goals and then action plan. Today you've not just created goals and action plan, you've created more goals and skills, which gives you more confidence about achieving your goals. Let's see how you're feeling after this exercise. So starting with Jyoti. Let's go, Jyoti. How are you feeling with this?
Hi, good evening, Mitesh
Good
ji.
evening.
The feeling is really amazing, and yes, it's giving me clarity what I really want to do. At the same time, it makes me understand that, okay, this is what is my goal to achieve. If I have this skill, it's going to be
Yeah,
much easier for me to achieve it. And it's not going to be only for a short span, because learning the skill is like one time, but you can
correct.
actually continue the same forever. So that's actually going to take us long way.
Perfect. So, based on the way you're doing this exercise today, compared to maybe if you've done a similar exercise last year, what's your
Never done.
level of confidence?
Never done this
Never
exercise.
done
In
this
fact,
way?
I tell you that my confidence last 3 days, it's been completely different, and the glow can be seen on my face. My people in my office also tells me there is something
Awesome.
different today. So it's been an amazing.
Congratulations for that. Awesome. Unmute everyone, give her a high five. Congratulations for creating the most magical year of your life.
Congratulations for creating the most magical year of your life.
I'm going to Dr. Shilpi. Go for it. How are you feeling after this exercise?
Sir, actually, as you asked us, I have made a resolution last year also. Same resolution I'm writing again, and this is wonderful way what I understood to finish that after learning the skill. क्योंकि
Amazing.
इस तरह से भी I never thought to do it in this way. Whatever it is, career and
Correct.
career and money के लिए तो I really don't know how to do, because I have done your Ho'oponopono course and I am doing sessions and I'm taking, but I don't know
Correct.
how to do marketing in that. I should learn that thing and do it, because मैं हमेशा I'm searching it everywhere कि how to get the leads, how to get the
Correct.
clients for that. So I understood this today, and I am so confident now from last 3 days, and there is no fogging or no मतलब
Amazing.
इतना clarity is there कि I am feeling like कि I have already achieved all these things. Really,
Amazing.
it's
That's the
really
frequency I
amazing,
wanted you
and
to have.
thank you very much for teaching us this skill. This is, you are so great, sir, कि you
Thank
are
you.
teaching all these things to us.
Most
Thank you.
welcome. Congratulations, Shilpi.
Thank you.
Unmute everyone, give her a high five. Congratulations for creating the most magical year of your life.
Congratulations
Most
for
magical
creating
year of
most
life.
magical things.
Right. Let's go to one more. Shrikant. Hey, Shrikant, how are you feeling with this exercise?
Yeah, hi Mitesh sir. I think this is a very simple and helpful way of combining your life skills with the goals. And I think since I've been part of your courses, so I understand like this is the methodology which you already have taught in
Correct.
your courses, and this works really well because you're able to relate to each other and you can tie them both together and
Yep.
have a more realistic kind of goals.
Amazing. So, based on that clarity now, what's your level of confidence for achieving your goals this year compared to last year?
I think I should be able to do it 90 to 100%.
Amazing. Congratulations for that. Unmute everyone, give them a high five. Congratulations for creating the most magical year of your life.
Congratulations for creating the most magical year of your life.
Magical year of your life.
So I'll give you an example. I have a nephew, his name is Ved, who's 16 years old. How many of you have some children, and what is their age? Quickly tell me if you have some children who are at a similar age, like maybe 12 years, 15 years, 16 years. And I observed something amazing about Ved. He's talking about making money at the age of 16. Like the kind of exposure he has on YouTube today, I could have never imagined wanting to make money at that age. Like, how many of you agree? Today, the generation is so fast, they're thinking of making money at 15 and 16 years old, and they've got opportunities, by the way. Like, we had zero opportunities at that age. How many of you agree with that? Right? Today, they have coding skills, they have YouTube marketing skills. They've got so many opportunities today, which we could have never thought of. But the problem is, there is too much focus only on making money, not in acquiring what? Not in acquiring what? Write down in the chat window, not in acquiring what? Yeah, not in acquiring skills. And because of that, you'll observe that more and more people are struggling nowadays. So I'll give you a simple example right now. How many of you have heard about this concept called open AI called ChatGPT? Anybody's heard about ChatGPT? You must have heard about it, right? Now, most children are going to now use ChatGPT in school over a period of time, right? Yes or no? They're going to use ChatGPT to summarize their chapters and stuff like that. If you want to write a letter today to your best friend, all you have to do is go to ChatGPT and say, write a letter to my best friend that I have been missing him for the last 30 days. That's it. And ChatGPT will write the letter for you. Now, isn't that amazing, by the way? Yes or no? But here's the problem. A child who's now used to creating only these letters on ChatGPT, how will they have thinking skills? Like, how will they think? You getting my point? How will they think? As parents, somewhere it's our responsibility to teach them not just the focus on money making skill, but not just making money, but actually developing skills. And in all 4 areas of life. How many areas of life? Everyone tell me. HRCM. Type in HRCM in the chat window. Balanced, right? Most people are only talking about money making skills. Type. Have all 4 balanced skills. And when I spoke to Ved, I explained this concept to him. And I said, Ved, if you learn, like what Jyoti said in the first sharing, I said, Ved, if you learn these skills in HRCM first, learning these skills will take you anything between 3 months to maximum 1 year because you're young right now. And then, of course, you can keep developing skills all your life, but the foundation skills will not take you more than 1 year. And I said, once you develop these skills, you will have confidence to make money all your life. You will have confidence to have relationships all your life. Like somebody who is the best listener in the world, somebody who's amazing at managing conflicts, somebody who is really good at accepting people, even if that person has a divorce, what are the chances that this person will get married and have a good life partner again? Type in the chat window, low, medium, or high chances. If I have all these skills, very high. But if I have none of these skills, and if I'm going through a breakup, what is the first emotion I will go through? Tell me. What is the first emotion I will go through? Not just pain. Pain is natural. But the first emotion I'll go through is fear. Like, what if I never find another life partner again? How many of you agree? Why do I have that fear? Because I don't have what? Yeah, people who don't have skills are scared. Write this down on your notepad. People who don't have skills are scared of failure. But people who have skills are never scared of failure because they know I'll do it in the next program. Kaun si badi baat hai? I'll do it in the next relationship. Kaun si badi baat hai? I have the skills. And because I have skills, I have unlimited opportunities. So this 2024, you need to have more focus on your goals on the left side or on the skills on the right side. Tell me in the chat window, everyone. More focus should be on what? Yeah, skills. How many of you are seeing this as a completely new perspective today in 2024 compared to any New Year resolution that you've ever done before? Raise your hands. I promised you yesterday, we're going to do goal clarity in a very, very new way. Okay? So now that you have this clarity, of course, you need to keep working on this clarity. Now, there are 2 options from here. Option number 1, work on creating these skills on your own or find a right coach on your own. That's one option. Keep working on your own. From my side, I have fulfilled my promise of giving you the challenge to create absolute clarity in 3 days to help you make this year the most magical year of your life. Have I delivered on my promise? Type in yes in the chat window if I have delivered my promise. I told you on the first day what you will learn on the first day, on the second day, on the third day. And you've got clarity on that right now. After this, we close tonight. But before we close, now, like I said, you have 2 options. Option number 1, work on these skills yourself. Option number 2 you have is this. I'm going to share quickly a landing page in chat window for all of you. I'm going to close my chat for a second. And those of you who want to have my support this full year to develop these life skills, because I have developed these life skills myself, so I know I can transfer these skills to you. Those of you who want my support as your coach to develop these life skills, click on that link and register now. Now, good news, by the way, is that there was a beautiful mistake that happened today evening by my team. And the reason I call it a beautiful mistake, you'll realize now when I'm saying that. Once people register, I told you yesterday, remember, that after you register, you'll get a new Zoom link where we will ask only those people to come to that Zoom who want to be part of that discussion of how you can be part of my Platinum program where I can help you achieve these skills so you can learn to achieve these goals in 2024. How many of you remember that? It's the same landing page, but the mistake that has happened is instead of giving a new Zoom link after you sign up on that, my team has given the same Zoom link which we are on right now. Okay. So they forgot to change the Zoom link. But the reason I'm calling it a beautiful mistake is the good thing is we don't need to necessarily log out now. We can continue on the same meeting for those people who are now interested in having me as your coach. But those of you who are not interested in Platinum, you don't want me to offer you anything in terms of asking you to pay anything, you don't want to be sold anything, absolutely fine. Now we are formally closing this session. So before I close the session and I talk to those people who are willing to wait to be part of the Platinum program and to learn these skills with me personally, before I leave, How is everyone feeling in the end of this 3 days challenge? Give me one word. Unmute all of you and give me one word. How are you feeling at the end of this 3 days?
Great.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Magical. Awesome.
Amazing.
So thank you for giving me this opportunity to work on these 3 days with you. Now, the rest of the month, how many of you promise to attend DMP every single day? At least that much you do, so that you're reading these affirmations of your goals and skills both for the first time for full 30 days. I'm opening my chat. Type in IP. I promise that you're going to be with me for full 30 days, at least in January. Don't miss out. If you've not renewed DMP, do it. January, do not miss it, because January is the most important month. Because how many of you have heard about a rocket requires maximum fuel in the beginning? Later, it requires very less fuel. But in the beginning, for the rocket to go up, it requires maximum fuel in the beginning. So your first month is like that. If you lose momentum in your first month, your second month onwards, things will go slow again. To keep you on track, the minimum thing that you can do is be part of DMP. How many of you promise that? Raise your hands. Not just by subscribing to DMP, but will you attend every day? Subscribe, many people subscribe. I'm not talking about that. Will you attend every day? Leave everything aside. Listen, if you read your clarity of goals and skills every day, what are the chances that you'll manifest your goals? Low, medium, or high? Very high, right? But for the magic to work for you, you need to use the magic every single day. So with that, I've come to the closure of this program of 3 days challenge. Those of you who were with me for last 3 days, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I had a great time talking to all of you, and I promise you we will once again come up with these kind of free programs in the future also. Those of you who are leaving for today, you're welcome to say bye in the chat window. Those of you who are staying back, type in the chat window, coach. If you're willing to accept me as your coach, then type in the word coach. I know that you are still willing to stay back with me. Once some of the people who are signing out, which is absolutely fine, the people who are staying back with me, I'm going to give you 100% clarity about how I will help you achieve these skills. And we will also learn something important about motivation, about how do you build the required skills. And before you leave, one gift for all of you. How many of you want a gift before you leave? Raise your hands if you want a gift. Okay, here we go. This is specially a gift for those people who are clear that right now you're not able to join Platinum for whatever reason, but you're clear you want to join Platinum one day. Raise your hands if you are clear that you're not able to join today, but you are clear you want to join one day. Raise your hands if you're clear about that. Okay, I have a beautiful gift for you. As part of your manifestation, I'm giving you a ready-made vision board, and here is the vision board. I'll show it to you. My team created this vision board specially for all of you. This vision board, you put it in your house, and you will attract Platinum partnership, Platinum membership. This has my photo on it, Indu's photo on it, and in the center, we've kept space for your photo. It says, I am a Platinum member with Indu and Mitesh Khatri. It says, now I am attracting 10 years of success in 1 year. It has given you clarity on some of your health goals, money goals, relationship goals, and career goals. At the bottom is my email ID, my phone number for my office. This is not my phone number, it's my office number. And this is the link at the bottom right. Whenever during the year you are ready that, okay, now I'm ready to block Platinum, the link is also over there. How many of you think this is a great idea? Raise your hands. Okay, so this link will be shared to you in the WhatsApp group. So if you're not part of the WhatsApp group already, I'm giving you a link to that WhatsApp group again. And here we go. So this is the group, WhatsApp group link. This picture of vision board will be shared over there. Platinum members, you don't need this picture because you already are Platinum, so you don't have to worry about it. But those of you who need this picture because for some reason you're not going to be able to join Platinum right now, don't worry. In the WhatsApp group, you will get a screenshot of that picture as well. So with that, those of you who are ready to go, good night. Thank you very much. I love you. Anybody who's leaving, please unmute. And before you leave, please say good night and I love you to everyone and say
Good night.
congratulations for the most
Good
magical
Night,
day.
everyone.
Night, I love you
All.
too.
night,
Night, I love you
love you all.
all.
Good night, everyone.
Those of you who are staying back, we begin now. Now I'm going to talk to you about, specifically those of you who are staying back, about how I will personally support you to achieve these goals. But before I tell you how I will support you, this particular session is going to be for those people who are financially also ready. which means that you're emotionally and financially ready that, yes, I know I'm ready to invest in this platinum program. Now, what is the fees of the platinum program? First, I'm going to tell you that. Everyone write down the fees of the platinum program. If you're joining one time, which means if you pay everything in one go, it's 3.75 lakhs. If you're paying in EMI, it's 4 lakhs. But that's only the price of the program. Let's now understand something critical. Write down 4 lakhs and divide that by 1 year. Quickly do that, everyone. Divide that by 1 year. And let's see what is the number that you get. And tell me that number in the chat window. I'm opening my chat now. Here we go. My chat window is open. If you divide 4 lakhs, let's say, which is the higher number, what is that per day? Divide that by 365 days. Quickly. So here it is. Let's say this is the calculator. 4 lakhs divided by 365 days. That's 1095 per day. Okay. So let's say 1096 I'm doing, and multiply that by again 365 days, comes back to 4 lakhs, which means in a way you are investing 1,000 rupees per day. But is platinum only for 1 year? No. My commitment is for platinum members for how long? Everyone tell me in the chat window, how long? Lifetime. Now, whose lifetime am I talking about? My lifetime. Okay. I have already completed minimum 3 years with all the platinum members. Let's say I'm able to give you another 5 years of my life. Considering I'll live another 5 years, I hope I'll live 20. But let's say minimum I live another 5 years. So let's calculate that number again. 4 lakhs. Let's take 365 days first into 5. That means how many days? 1825. Okay. So 4 lakhs divided by 1825 days. This is 219 rupees per day in 5 years. I have a simple question for all of you. Please write down, everyone, 220 rupees per day for 5 years. Please write this down. How many people here have already been spending 200 rupees per day for the last 5 years? If yes, type in yes in the chat window if you've already been spending that. Type in yes if you've already been spending 200 rupees every day for the last 5 years. Correct? And have you achieved all your goals in the last 5 years? No. My question is, in the next 5 years, if your investment is only 200 rupees per day and you achieve all your goals not only this year, but because platinum is lifetime, you're also going to achieve goals when? 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. Is it worth the investment? If yes, type in 10x if you agree the investment returns is 10x, because every investment in your mind has a ROI. You understand ROI, everyone? Type in ROI means return on investment, right? Like when you buy a car, you look for a return on investment. You buy a house, you look for return on investment. When you invest money in mutual funds, you look for return on investments. Think about your return on investments, because you will only invest into something when you believe that the return on investment is going to be minimum 10 times. Then it doesn't look expensive. Then you know it's reasonable. Then even if it is 1 crore, it is reasonable. How many people want to buy a 1 crore house? Raise your hands if you want to one day buy a 1 crore house. The reason you are clear you want to buy that one day is because you know that the ROI of that house is so much, keeping in mind that you're going to live in that house for 20, 30 years. Yes or no? That's how I want you to see platinum membership. The reason I'm talking about the price of the investment of platinum membership in the beginning, because I want you to be very comfortable with the idea that the fees I'm talking about is not expensive. Actually, it's cheap. Because in my case, I've already spent more than 2 crores in my life skills. And I knew that not everybody can spend 2 crores. So the win-win arrangement that I created with me in my mind is, I want to create a platinum membership where I transfer all my life skills to people where I've spent more than 2 crores to learn these skills, only for a one-time investment of, let's say, 4 lakhs for now, for the rest of your life. And the best part is, from now onwards, I don't have to think about selling you anything more. I just have to work on giving, giving, and giving. That's how I want to look at my platinum members. Now, some of you will say, but Mitesh, you're not doing charity. Why are you thinking of giving lifetime access only for this amount, where there are many other coaches who are charging this per year? How many of you know many people are right now charging this for per year? Yes or no? Then why am I doing lifetime? I'll tell you why. It's a win-win relationship. How is it win-win? It's a win for you for sure. One-time investment, lifetime learning is a definite win. Type in win in the chat window if it's a definite win for you. Come on, quickly. Type in win in the chat window if it's a definite win for the students. Correct? How is it a win for me? I don't have to think about selling anything to anybody after this one investment. That's one part of the win for me. The second part of the win for me is, let's say 100 members are joining Platinum every month. Now you calculate the money I will make. Come on, quickly do that calculation on your notepads or your calculator. If I have 100 people joining Platinum every month, how much money am I making? Multiply that by 4 lakhs and tell me how much money is that? It's 40 crores. Is that more than enough money for everybody? It's actually 4 crores. But is that good enough money for everybody? Hello? I think more than enough, right? So I have already surpassed all my financial goals in my life. I was just telling that to my mentor today morning when I was going through my own coaching with Sahil. I said, I have achieved my goals beyond my imagination. So I can finally now focus on service. So it's a win-win relationship. I'm not doing any charity. I'm making good money. Don't worry about it. But at the same time, I'm making sure that it's a beautiful combination where it is a win-win for my students also. So is everyone clear about the investment, that this is not an expensive investment? In my mind, I see as a very reasonable investment for 5 years or 10 years of life. How many of you see that as a reasonable investment? Type an I in the chat window one more time. To give you one last example, last year, I invested in a mastermind program in US. How many of you have heard about Russell Brunson? Anybody's heard about Russell Brunson? So he and his business partner and one of his best friends has a mastermind in US, which I joined. We paid 25 lakhs for that program. In the entire year, he has weekly calls happening. And this man himself has made $100 million. Is it worth investing with a man who's already invested made $100 million? Yes or no? Imagine having guidance directly from a person like this, okay? Now he has weekly calls for 1 full year. Can you make a guess how many calls have I attended? It's been 7 months I have joined his mastermind. Can you make a guess how many weeks have I attended his weekly calls? In last 7 months, I have attended 3. Okay, only 3. Now, please tell me, am I getting return on investment for my money? Am I getting return on investment for my money? Quickly tell me yes or no. Now, those of you who are saying no, take your hands and give yourself a tappu. And I'll tell you why. Return on investment is not calculated by time. It is calculated by the money that you make back. Okay. The first weekly call that I attended with him, based on that, I had a new idea, which last year I implemented on a particular weekend. And that particular weekend, we made 70 lakhs. I'm not joking. In one day, we made 70 lakhs. Now tell me, did I have an ROI on that workshop? Yes or no? So never think of these program investments as how much time am I going to invest? How many programs will I get? You can get as many programs as you want on the YouTube channel. How many of you agree YouTube pe bhara pada hai? You don't have to even buy courses anymore. Yes or no? You don't invest in courses. You invest in an opportunity which gives you return on investment. That's how you need to look at it. Everyone now clear about the investment and the value of the investment of Platinum membership? If you're clear, one more time, type in clear in the chat window. So I'll now show you how I will help you achieve these skills in the next 1 year. Okay? Write down what are you going to get. Take your notepad. There's no PPT, there's nothing, just simple notes. Come on, take your notepad and write down. First thing that you're going to get is very simple. Daily support. And when I'm saying daily support, I'm saying daily support. Now, what do I mean by daily support? What I mean by daily support is having access to me and Indu to answer your questions on a daily basis about your life problems. Now, where the medium of that communication will be, I want to clarify that. We can either communicate on WhatsApp or mobile or email. We don't use any of these mediums because each of these mediums are difficult to maintain history with. Like if I have a phone call with you, difficult to maintain history. So what we have done is we've created an online platform like Facebook. Let me show you that right now. This is the platform that we've purchased. It's very similar to Facebook and Facebook groups. On this platform, we've created this entire community support system where you can ask me unlimited questions every day if you want for the rest of your 365 days and all your life, by the way. So if you see, these are people already asking me questions. Right? I'm planning to go to UAE and I never thought of going there doing a job. And now I have decided to go and find a job. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because of whatever reason. What do I do? Here's another question. Here's another question. So people keep asking questions here and we answer questions on a daily basis. So this is daily support that you will get. Yes, it is only on the community platform to make sure that I'm able to give you lifetime support. If I say I can give you support on phone call every day, will I be able to make it practically for lifetime? Hello? No, then it's not possible, right? I want to help as many people as I can. And that is why I've created this system where daily I'm accessible to you, but in a systematic manner, where the history of our communication is always clear over there. I'll give you an example of that. So let's say I am looking at my platform again and, oh, already there are new messages here. Okay. So let's say Sabna. So I'm just going to search on the top Sabna. And the moment I search your name and I go here and I say see activity, I can see all the coaching that you must have taken from me in your communication before and all the answers I have given you. Everything in the history is always here. You see, my answers are here. Everything is always there. So you, even if you in the future you forget your answer, you can go back to that community. Is that making sense now? The best part is not only you can see your answers, you can see other answers that I'm giving to other community members there. So that daily support you get to through other members also. Okay, so that's the first one. Write down the second thing that you will need, you will get. Let me see if I can show you this on a screen. Here we go. So first thing is daily community support. Second thing, weekly accountability and emergency calls. Weekly accountability and emergency calls. Now, what is this? There are two things that we do on a Friday evening every week. One is accountability for your HRCM standards. How many people here agree we don't have weekly accountability in our life? We don't have somebody who can ask us saying, okay, where is your life right now? And we don't even have any measurement on how to measure that. Raise your hands, yes or no? So on a Friday, every Friday you will meet me and you will fill up a Google form which will tell me what is your current HRCM rating. Now you'll say, but Mitesh, how do I measure? I will give you the measurements. That in your health, when you achieve this, then your rating is 7. If it's less, then your rating is this. Those HRCM standards are given to you by me. And based on that, we are doing weekly accountability calls. Immediately after the accountability, we also do emergency calls the same time. What is emergency? How many people have gone through a phase in the last 1 year where you've broken down or you've gone through panic attacks or you've gone through extreme low moments of your life? Type an I in the chat window. Be honest about it if you've gone through those moments in your life in the last 1 year. If you're not already a platinum member and if you've gone through that last time, how important do you think it could have been that day to have me available with you? How important? Tell me in the chat window, come on. How important do you think it could be to be with me or be with someone like me during that emergency time of yours? My promise to you is every Friday, I will be there for you. Whether you have breakup problems, depression problems, suicidal thoughts, anxiety attacks, any such problems, extreme emergency problems, we tackle on Friday. And the best part is all these videos are recorded, so you are able to learn from the history of the past students also. So you're able to learn how in 20 minutes, in maximum 30 minutes, I take a platinum member who's thinking about committing suicide, and on call in 30 minutes, I transform this person and take them from suicide to inspired. It's possible. You can do that in 30 minutes and you will see it when you join platinum. By the way, how many of you would love to acquire the same skill of life coaching from me? Raise your hands if you're interested in that also. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. So these are the two things that you're getting. First is daily community support, then weekly accountability support. Now the third one is what I feel is the most powerful part here. Write down third one. Community support with senior platinum members daily. This is not once in a week, this is daily. Now, let me explain what this means. We've recently started something called as daily networking and support calls. Though right now it's not happening tonight because we are doing this 3 days challenge. It'll again start from tomorrow. Now, these daily networking and support calls where all platinum members come every day at 9:30. It's not compulsory to attend this call every day, but whenever you can, you attend at 9:30. And between 9:30 to 10:15, only 45 minutes every night, we transfer you into small Zoom rooms. And in these Zoom rooms, you will have two kind of people, new platinum members and senior platinum members. On these calls, you simply say, okay, my name is so-and-so, you introduce yourself, you become friends with each other, and you share with each other what is your biggest challenge right now and what is the support you need. And the senior and the new platinum members will support you with each other. How many of you agree this kind of support could be a game changer for all of you? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree this could be a game changer for some of you. My biggest success has happened with masterminds. Masterminds means group of 20, 30 people or 40, 50 people who put their brains together towards my problem and we together put our brains together towards your problems. Imagine the kind of solutions that you can get when you have so many platinum members supporting you. This is what's possible. So to give you an example, I don't know if Reena is here right now. So Reena is one of our platinum members. Everyone write down this name, by the way, Reena. I'm super proud of Reena. Reena is someone, when she joined Platinum, she joined with a loan. And I'm usually, whenever people join, I say, if it's going to create too much money stress on you, then don't join. Because from the very first month, if you're worried about your second installment, then there is no point joining because then you're not working to work on your skills, right? And it's not like Platinum is a money-making game where second month you'll recover your money. It's not like that. You're working on your skills. But Reena joined, even though we told her not to join. And today, Reena has become a Hope No healer and a corporate trainer. And the best part is, other members in Platinum who have learned corporate training from me started supporting her. And she actually started delivering courses this week. And it is amazing to see her grow. How many of you want to have similar kind of growth? Raise your hands. The best part is I don't make that happen for you. You make that happen with me, with all the other senior Platinum members. Okay? So this is the example of what you're going to get in the next 1 year. My question to all of you is this. Have you seen many platforms or many coaching programs where you will get all this for the rest of your life? Give me a yes and a no in the chat window. Come on, quickly. For the investment that I'm talking about at 200 rupees per day for the next 5 years, have you seen many platforms who offer this? Not really. I can say this with absolute pride because I'm really proud of what we've created in the last 3 years in Platinum. The kind of support that you get. Okay. Now, what are the courses that you will learn? Lots of them. Yes, Indu.
Just now, Geeta posted. She joined us in February, and she made 49 lakh rupees. Just now, she posted in WhatsApp. You
In
may
WhatsApp, where? In the Happy Discussions group?
Yes. Geeta
Okay.
Mitnani.
So just for all of your information, we have a WhatsApp group only for Platinum members called as the Happy Discussions group, where we share happiness with each other over there on a daily basis. We keep it only for happy discussions with each other. So let's go back to that WhatsApp group and see what we have here today. Which message, Indu? Oh, this one. Okay, so everyone, I'm reading it with you. 2023 totally transformed for me after came in contact with both of you. Feb 2023, those few minutes of interaction, and I became a magician. The last quarter of 2023, I clocked 49 lakhs. Wow. Making me eligible to move the ladder into the quantum ascenders. Thank you so much. All my Platinum members, love you guys. Your encouragement and support and contact push really is the highlight of 2023. I made so many friends in Platinum group for life. Wow. And you see number of people responding to that. This is the kind of community that I was talking about. The quality of your friends is the quality of your life. Observe your current life right now. Most of your friends are struggling with similar problems as yours. How many of you agree with that? When you join Platinum, you have higher frequency friends, and that is why your frequency starts changing. Okay? Now, what is the investment of the program? I've already told you is 3.75 lakhs if you're joining on in one go, which means in one time you're paying the whole payment, or if you're wanting an installment of 5 installments, 5 months, that's 80,000 rupees per month, which is a total of 4 lakhs. Right now, you don't have to pay all that. At this point of time, the way you would join is Indu is going to give you a link in the chat window. This is a link only for 10,000 rupees, which is called as the block link, where you're blocking the offer for today. Whatever price I've told you is only locked for today. And when you're joining today, you're getting some more bonuses, which I'm going to tell you about right now. But when you pay 10,000 rupees right now, you block this entire deal and all the bonuses. You have 7 days of time after that to pay the balance fees. Once you pay the balance fees, you get access to complete platinum. Whether you join on EMI, whether you join on one-time payment, doesn't matter. Even if you pay the first EMI, you get access to all this immediately. We don't leave anything behind, okay? So here is the bonuses that we are also offering you. The reason I'm talking about the bonuses is because I want you to know that platinum is practically free for you, okay? The first is the advanced law of attraction course is going to be free. We're not going to charge you for any of the courses. Why do I say we are not charging you for it? If you have already paid for this course, we'll refund, which means we will deduct that amount of money from your platinum fees. Is that fair? Okay. So the advanced LOA course is bonus included for you. The wealth mastery course, which is worth 15,000 rupees, is included for you. The relationship mastery course, which is to learn how to develop the required relationship skills to grow in your relationships for law of attraction. Leadership mastery, health mastery, digital coaching, which means how to become a digital coach like me. Train the trainer program. You remember I was talking to you about Reena right now, who became a corporate trainer. This is the kind of skills you'll need. I personally charge 5 lakh rupees per day in corporate workshops. The content that I deliver in corporate companies and the methodology that I use in the corporate company. Because I charge 5 lakh rupees per day, how many of you agree the value of that content and the value of that methodology is into crores? How many of you agree with that? Now, the good news to all of you is I'm giving something here to Platinum which most people don't, which is my entire corporate training material and my methodology. I'm giving you copyright material for that, which means you can replicate my copyrighted material the way I deliver it in corporates. You can take the same content, deliver it in the same way. I even teach you how to get your first client, which is exactly what Reena did. Okay, so all that corporate training material will be yours, which I have practiced for the last 17 years in my life. I made crores based on only this one program of mine. All of this will be yours when you join Platinum. Next is life coaching skills, which means how do you become a coach like me? How do you make a difference in people's life? Now, this may not be for all of you, but are there any of you who want to become a life coach? Type an I in the chat window if you want to become a life coach. Then this program will literally give you 100 times return on investment. You heard about Geeta right now, who made 49 lakhs. One of the reasons she made that money, this program. These are the skills that she included in her coaching program, and that's why she made all this money. Okay. Next is NLP, then best-selling author. Those of you who want to become an author, we'll teach you how to become an author in the first 3 months after you join Platinum. Practical spirituality to keep you grounded every single day for the rest of your life. Hope Nopnu Healer certification so that we can help you do the same kind of healing that I did during the last 3 days. Yesterday evening, how many of you were blown away by the kind of healing that we did? Raise your hands. That is exactly what you will learn to do for other people in the life coaching program and in the Hope Nopnu certification program as a combination. Then Platinum coaching internship, where you will learn to be part of our panel and coach each other, which I was telling you about the senior Platinum members. Law of Attraction and DMP certification. If you want to teach Law of Attraction, I'll teach you how to teach that also. How many people want to teach Law of Attraction, by the way? I'll give you certification on that, on how to do your own DMP, the way I do DMP. How do I choose my music? How do I decide what to say in between? All of that I have documented, and you'll get absolute clarity on that. How to become a Vastu consultant, Platinum DMP in the morning, daily dancing fitness. We are hiring a daily choreographer who every morning comes on a Zoom call and makes everybody dance and learn dancing every single morning. This one investment alone can cost some of you 2-3 lakhs in the next 2-3 years if you try to hire that yourself. Then the best part is all my future lifetime programs are free for all of you. If I ever create any future course, it will be included for all of you. Example, in the next month, end of this month, I'm launching a course, how to attract your dream car in 3 months. How many of you want to be part of that course? Raise your hands. I'm launching that course. I'm launching another small course, how to attract your dream house within 6 months. How many of you want to use that course? So we're coming up with these powerful courses, which is going to be charged for people normally, are going to be included for all of you. I'm going to give you one big surprise right now. Indu, by any chance, do you still have that video with you, or you haven't got the morning video with you?
I have the video.
Can you have a screenshot in the meantime for me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. So this is a surprise for all Platinum members. Going to external collaborations, we've got handwriting analysis course with Imran sir. We've got investments and trading course with Modit sir. You will also get the values training of Dr. D. Martini. All of these, if you just total this right now, is worth 33 lakhs, literally. But all these bonuses, we had decided to charge at rupees 5 lakhs for the platinum fees. But those of you who are joining today, you're not paying 5 lakhs, you're not paying 33 lakhs. You're paying a one-time fees of 3,75,000 rupees only. And the best part is you also have an EMI option of 5 months. In that case, you're paying 4 lakhs. That is 5 months. So that's about 80,000 rupees per month. Right now, you're paying 10,000 rupees to block all of this. And now a big surprise. How many of you want the biggest surprise of 2024 already? Okay, all the platinum members, get ready. This is going to be a shocker for you. There are many platinum members who are already sitting here. Every year, we try to bring some very, very big guests and some very big partnerships to make platinum more and more valuable. Last year, we brought one of the biggest masters of law of attraction, Dr. John D. Martini, to platinum. His one program is worth 1 lakh rupees. What I did was I invited Dr. D. Martini on my money. I paid him 70 lakhs for a 2 days workshop. And I told all my platinum members, I said, guys, I know that if you personally go and attend Dr. D. Martini's workshop, you'll have to pay 1.25 lakhs per person. And that too in US, not in India. You'll have to travel, all of that expenses. But if all of you are ready to contribute, I am willing to hire Dr. D. Martini for 2 days. And we can attend his workshop and you just have to contribute a small amount. And believe it or not, people in Platinum contributed only 15,000 rupees per person. I paid the advance of 70 lakhs to Dr. D. Martini, and all Platinum members got the advantage of joining Dr. D. Martini's course last year. New Platinum members, the good news is that workshop will be available to you through me because I delivered that course once again. For Platinum members, the recording is already available to you once you join. But that was last year. Do you want something for this year also? Okay, so here we go. Get ready for the surprise. Let's see if you recognize the person I'm showing you.
Should I share the screen with us?
You want to do that? Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Unmute all of you and tell me if you recognize this gentleman.
Yes.
Yes.
Indu, can you
Joe
forward the
Vitale.
video to a comment where you can see all three persons?
Wow.
I have attended some courses from him also, Joe Vitale.
Yep. So if you see, this is me, Indu, and Dr. Joe Vitale. This was this morning. Okay. It was this morning.
Wow.
And Dr. D. Martini has decided to come and very soon be part of our platform. And he's actually going to, Indu, can you stop screen share now? Thank you. He's actually going to be here for a Zoom meeting with all Platinum members this month or maximum next month. Now, unmute and tell me how do you feel about that?
Wow.
Amazing,
Wow,
amazing.
Is that a good surprise?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
this time, most
Amazing.
welcome. The
Amazing.
best part is this time, Platinum members, you don't even have to contribute anything. Nothing. We're just getting him in on our own payment. We are making sure that whatever we have to pay, we are taking care of it between me and him. And he'll be coming for a private session of about 1, maybe 2 hours for all Platinum members. We'll see if we can get permission to screen it for some of the people on YouTube. But for Platinum members, you will be on Zoom with him, which means you'll have the ability to even ask him questions. Only Platinum members will have that access. How many of you think that's awesome? Raise your hands. Now, here is the better news. We are working on this. This is not guaranteed yet, but we are working on this. How many of you have already started teaching Ho'oponopono healing? Would you like to be certified internationally by Dr. Joe Vitale for Ho'oponopono healer? Yeah? That kind of possibilities are there in the future. Just manifest that happens. How many of you would love that? So it's not guaranteed, but we're working on that as well. The bottom line is these are the kind of possibilities, these are the kind of opportunities that we promise to keep bringing for all of you every year. How many of you are ready? So with that, this is what is included in Platinum. This is what the vision for Platinum is, what we are offering. And the idea is to keep working together all our life and keep learning together. Okay. Now, those of you who've already decided to learn and join us, the link is in the chat window right now. All you need to do right now is pay 10,000 rupees and block yourself. Within 7 days, you have the opportunity to pay the balance fees either in one go or in EMI. Any option is fine. Anybody who has any specific questions, let's go for your questions now. And Indu, if you want, you can answer some of the common questions before we have some Zoom hands standing up in the meantime.
Yeah, the basic ones, standard one is the courses which they already have. Yes, we will deduct whatever you have paid for our courses. So whatever you have paid for our courses, we will deduct. Hence, I'm asking you to block right now. Once you block, we get the details. We extract the details. Please use the same email ID, guys, so that it becomes easy. And then we will tell you what is the balance amount, one go as well as installments. As of now, we are not taking any coaching questions. So please hold on to your coaching questions. You can post your coaching questions in the community platform, please. Thank you so much.
Perfect. So with that, any person has a question specifically regarding about joining Platinum, I also want to first congratulate a couple of people who've just joined. Smita, congratulations and welcome to Platinum family. Manisha, congratulations, welcome to Platinum family. Would you want to quickly raise your Zoom hand and share why did you join today and what made you make that decision? Dr. Purvi also wants to ask a question. Yes, Dr. Purvi, go for it. I have unmuted you.
Sir, we had just talked 2 days back and you told me to wait, but I don't know, I don't want to wait. What should I do? Like, I feel like that life never gives the opportunity. Like, people have spent lakhs and crores of rupees, and I have spent, I spent 10 lakhs. But I can't wait to become a platinum member. Can you?
Would you be willing to give 100% commitment that whatever we are learning here, you'll keep practicing and you'll not keep trying to skip into new platforms to learn more and more things everywhere, but learn now everything here? Would you give that commitment?
Yes. Sir,
because
one thing I
one of the
wanted to
reasons I'll tell
tell
you
you.
why I said no to you. I said no to you
Yes.
because once upon a time, I've gone through the phase that you have. I was hopping from course to course. But then at one point when I got my favorite mentor, the commitment that my mentor took from me was no more course jumping, no more window shopping of courses.
Okay.
Now you stay here and you learn here and you practice here until you get your results.
So one more thing I wanted to tell you, that I have learned all these courses out of my my ignorance. There was no right guide to me. I was just wanted to help people. And in that sense, I
I
just
understand that.
started learning.
I'm just saying from now, once you come
Yes.
in Platinum, then you give your 100% commitment, you focus, don't go anywhere else and just learn in one place now. And you
So
give
there
that
is no
commitment that you
need
would
to
practice.
go anywhere else because you are giving so many courses. From any of the courses, I can start earning money.
Perfect.
So no need to go anywhere. The life coach courses
The point
itself
is
is
not
that
there is no
course.
need. The point is you will not go. There is no need, that's for clear. But then you will not go so that you give that commitment to yourself that I will practice.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. In that case, welcome to the
That
family.
that I understand, sir. Okay, sir.
All right.
I'll
Congratulations.
just
Welcome to the family.
yes, sir. Sir, I'll pay 10,000. If I'm not able to pay rest of in 7 days, I'll
No problem.
buy Ho'oponopono
No
course.
problem. You have both the options. Either you can take a refund within 7 days
Yes.
or you can buy Ho'oponopono and pay the balance fees. No problem.
Yes, sir. Will
Yeah.
do, sir. Thank you
Most
so
welcome.
much.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So with that, also saying congratulations quickly to Manisha. Manisha, is that Manisha Patel who just joined? Yes.
Yes, Mitesh.
Hey, Manisha, what was your reason for joining? Congratulations. Welcome to Platinum family. Oh, I can't hear you. Wait. I have unmuted you now.
I'm very shy person. I want confident to talk to the people in Zoom, and personal I don't have no problem. And I want to take my life to next level in HRCM. Right now I'm okay, but I want more growth in
That's
my
it.
life.
Only confidence that you will get in the first month.
I'm
Don't
shy
worry
to
about
come in camera.
Don't worry about that. It's already gone when you've joined Platinum right now. You're already on camera. But
And
we'll make sure we work with you on that.
one more question, Mitesh.
Sure.
I need 2 weeks to pay 2 installment. Like
We
I
can
already
handle,
3.
we can handle
Okay.
that.
Okay.
In
Thank you
fact,
very
there is
much.
one more option you guys have. For some of you, let's say if you're paying in the first 30 days instead of paying the full 5 EMIs, if some of you are able to arrange the rest of the money within 30 days, then you can make the entire amount even within 30 days, and then you don't have to pay the installment fees.
I don't mind. I'm gonna pay one go, but I need like small installment.
I'll let Indu answer that question for you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine, Manisha. That's fine, Manisha.
Okay.
I answered in the
Thank
chat.
you,
window.
Indu.
You're
Thank you
welcome,
very much.
Manisha.
Most welcome, Manisha. Manisha, are you in India or somewhere else?
US.
No, I'm US,
You are
New
in US,
Jersey.
I thought so. New Jersey. Okay. Done. All right. Congratulations. Welcome to Platinum family. And the moment you join, let me know. I'll connect you to the other Platinum members in US.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We've got quite a few members over there.
Thank you.
Awesome.
One I
Most
know.
welcome.
One I know, Dina.
Oh, you know Dina ji. Okay. So then I'll connect you to Jyoti
We
and
we
the other
we are
people.
talking like every day, each other helping each other out.
Awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to Platinum family again.
Thank you, both of you.
Most welcome. All right. So who else we have here? Smita.
Yeah.
Smita, can you raise your virtual Zoom hand?
Yes.
Yeah, go
I
for it,
don't know.
Smita.
You can.
What was your reason for joining?
Yeah, I'm a business person. I'm a civil engineer and I have construction business.
Smita, hold on. I can't see you.
Yeah, just my video is getting off. I don't know.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this year I'm always in a training program, but this year I feel my coach will come to me, and I can see you come to me
Most welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I just want I want to focus on my business and my team.
Okay.
So I look at this program to grow my business in such a way. So my target this year is around 50 CR. And I
Wow.
feel
What business do
the
you
way
do?
I'm in a contractor and builder as a construction. My company is
Wow.
Punyai Infrastructure Private Limited.
And where
So
exactly? Is it in India or somewhere else?
it is in India. It is in
In
Mumbai.
In Mumbai.
Thane.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. We're looking forward to
Thank
having
you
you
so
achieve that goal
much.
this year.
And yeah, I feel I'm searching for the right person for me. And my one of the friend, Bhavna Patel, she joined you and she recommend you, but I cannot connect at that time. And one time I'm listening open, and then your name come and I just listen to you, and then I follow you. That's
Awesome.
the way I connected.
Thank you. Thank you so much and welcome to the family.
Yeah, thank you so much for this
I'm
support.
looking forward to that testimonial on 31st of December that you made your 50 crores this year.
Yes,
Tathastu for that.
definitely.
Awesome. All right. So,
Mitesh, there
yes,
is
Indu.
another Smitha and Sonal. Their payment is showing pending since long. Is there any challenge you are facing? Smitha, Chin, and Sonal. Is there
Smita and
anything I
Sonal, if
can
you have
help?
any challenge going on, do raise your virtual Zoom hand and Indu can answer that question for you.
It's showing pending. If it has gone through, then welcome.
Yes, I'm trying.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes.
No problem.
Yeah,
Done.
no problem. Geeta is also, I see Geeta Gokhale. And yeah, Geeta Gokhale, are you also having any challenge? And Piyu Garai and Geeta Gokhale, are you also having any challenge? I can help if you are.
Perfect. So while they are coming online, Praveen, did you have any question?
Yes.
Yes, Praveen.
This is the practical time-tested and achievable goals and skills workshop. Have to practice these goals and skills day in, day out to achieve them. I want to join it.
Most welcome. You're welcome to join the Platinum program.
Yes.
Is there any other specific question you had about it?
I want about the workshop, is it?
This is not just a workshop. It's lifetime support for achieving your goals and to develop your life skills.
Fine.
Okay, done. So the link is in the chat window. Once you pay the first payment of 10,000 rupees, There will be also a personal orientation for all of the new members on Tuesday morning, where we'll meet all of you personally in a separate private Zoom link, and we'll give you more clarity about how to start your platinum journey.
If I pay 10,000 rupees now, will I get access to all the material?
No. After you either make the full payment or the first installment if you're joining on EMI. Right now, you're paying 10,000 rupees to block the offer that you have today. After paying 10,000, you have 7 days of time to make the balance first payment, either installment or full payment, whichever you choose.
I think so.
Done. Perfect, Praveen. Thank you. All right, so let's see who else has a question.
Dr.
Suhas has a question. Yes, Dr. Suhas? Yes, Dr. Suhas, boliye.
Only thing is this, I have, my son is just married and I've spent nearly 30 lakhs has gone just down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. And you have to make some more
माझा
payments.
मोबाईल चोरीला गेला ना बरं ठीक.
Hold on. I'll just put everybody on mute and here we go. Yes, Dr. Suhas. So what's
Some
your
more
question?
some more payments are yet to be made and settle down, because I've just come back, as I told you yesterday, that I've come back from Singapore, in Bangkok.
Yeah.
So all those things have to be, I have to take care of all those things, and after that only, of course, it's all. I mean, I'm sold out to you actually, but only thing is, all these things have to be settled first, and then only I can take the
Yeah,
rest.
no problem. Take
And
a little while.
and more
Make
important
sure-
than that, my better half has to know what I'm doing.
Exactly. So are you, in case you're blocking right now, even if you're taking more than 7 days, don't worry, Indu will take care of that for you.
Yeah, I'll just consult my.
Done. Thank you. All right, so who else has a question? Somebody else was raising hands for a question. I'm giving permission to all of you to unmute now. Who was that? Yes, was that you, Krishna?
Yes. Namaste, Mitesh sir.
Namaste, Krishna.
This is Krishna from Dallas, Texas. I'm
Hi.
very much inspired, and I'm also having my son with me, and he's enjoying the sessions. I really want to. My brother is in Delhi. He was mentioning that Didi join a life coach, and I was really praying, and I do Buddhist chanting as well, that I want.
The rest of you are still connected with me, right?
Only
Yes.
1 week I'm into this. Only 1 week I have been into this, and I just paid for the Ho'oponopono and the ALOA. But when I see the whole entire package today, I'm a dance teacher, so
Oh.
I didn't know, but the source of income is not enough. So I really want to support my husband, and my kids second son
Right.
wants to be a doctor, and it's a financial need. So I really want to understand this whole thing and learn properly. And I was thinking, can I do 2 things at a time? But I want to push myself, because the finance has to be improved, and I really want. In the Buddhist chanting, I have introduced so many people who overcame tumor, cancers, all these things. But
Awesome.
I felt I am not able to reach everybody, and I need
Wow.
good skill set. And my
Absolutely.
son has been diagnosed with ADHD. Both sons have anxiety and attention disorder. So I really want to help my family,
You'll be
starting
able
from
to
my
take care of
family.
that within 2 months. Not even
Thank
2
you
months,
so much.
within 1 month, because this weekend, Indu, we're doing NLP this weekend.
Mitesh.
Okay,
Yes,
so this weekend we are doing NLP for Platinum members. Make sure that you're attending if you're joining Platinum today. That one NLP
Yes.
course will give you the skills of taking care of ADHD, anxiety attacks. All of that is like child's play for Platinum members. We've
Thank
got
you,
at least
Mitesh.
minimum 100 Platinum members have come out of depression and anxiety and stopped taking tablets.
Thank you so much, Mitesh sir. And I'm
Most
looking
welcome.
forward to be a life coach. And I was thinking I may not be able to do both. But the way you inspired me, that I have to look for other sources, because I at home, I always feel that I'm looking, because my husband is very good person, but I feel that he's not happy with what the money. I'm working hard. I have a good here. I have a very good established school, but I'm not able to go with I have to
I
earn
think you'll have
more.
to, with us, the moment you join, I'll ask you to first monetize your dancing skills online. We'll teach you how you can, and the good news is very soon this week, we're also starting extra support for people who want to start developing online selling skills with an existing skill that they have. Like you have an existing skill of dancing. All you need to now learn is how do you monetize that by selling it online. And there's a very beautiful method that we have where without even spending money on Facebook ads, you can actually start selling. You can start making money. And especially if you said you're in Texas, the scope there for dancing is crazy compared to India. Like Indians, we in India, we don't give so much priority to dancing skills and so much in terms of investment, right? Like people would rather invest in technical skills or education skills, but not so much in dancing skills and stuff like that. But out there, people invest. You just need to know how to monetize that. So we'll work on that also with you.
Thank you, sir. I will be joining, and for my son who is it work like both of us? How for my son and myself, how shall we register separately or
right now don't register two people together, only pay for one for now. The primary member will remain you. We won't be able to do question answers with both, but you will be enough to take care of him and to support him with this course. Don't worry about it. So you don't have to pay for two people right now.
I will then become the member, Mitesh. Thank you so much for your
Most
time.
welcome. Congratulations. Welcome to the Platinum family.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else has a question? Ramaya, did you have a question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ramaya.
Yes, sir. I'm eagerly waiting to join Platinum. And yesterday I was attending the session with my son. He listened to the entire thing. And after you mentioned about Platinum, he told, Amma, can we join Platinum? Like
How
that.
old is he?
He's 8 years old.
Oh, okay, 8 years old.
But he listened complete session yesterday. He was listening through this part and he was listening complete. And after that, he's asking. After seeing that my husband he felt very happy that at this age he's learning from you. And due to financial situation, I can't able to make it now. But this is in my goal list.
Looking
and
forward to
we. And I have another question, sir. And I'm a part of Dr. Manjunath.
Oh, Dr. Manjunath's course, yeah.
Diamond membership. So I'm from the beginning for the past 3 years, I'm in his course. And if I join this also, how will I manage like that? I don't want to leave both the mentors.
I understand. So see, whenever you join a program like this, you should not think of it only in terms of time, but in terms of the value that you'll get. Right?
Yes.
So in my case, what I was giving you the example was my mastermind that I joined in US. I did 3 sessions and my money was recovered 3 times. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So Platinum membership is not based on 1 year. It's based on lifetime.
Okay, sir.
So the value is not going to be calculated based on how many sessions you attend. It's going to be based on what skills you learn in how much time and then what returns you get based on that.
Yes, actually every day I listen one of your thing, but in my comfortable time. I'm in ALOA, Wealth Mastery and Ho'oponopono. Every day I'm just listening any one of this one. I'm repeating the same thing again and again. I'm eagerly waiting to join in NLP and your Platinum membership. Yes, sir. I include this year. I'll make it. This year I'll make it. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Okay, so with that, I think we are done for the day with all the questions. The rest of you who are not able to join, it's absolutely fine. Just keep that vision in your mind and I've given you this vision board in the group where you can actually post that for yourself in your house where you're already a Platinum member. Then how it will happen after that, the universe will take care of that. Don't worry about the logic. Let the magic work for you. With that, those of you who've already joined, I will see you on Tuesday morning for a personal orientation call with all of you in a group. So where I will give you more details on how step by step you will start your journey, which course you will do first, second, third, how you can get support with me. We will also be assigning a personal orientation team member to you from Platinum. Her name is Deepika. She's going to personally meet you for half an hour or about 45 minutes, where she'll give you more details on technically how to connect to all the Zoom rooms, how to join the community. All of that you don't have to figure it out yourself. Our team member will sit and do it with you for about half an hour, 45 minutes as a one-on-one conversation. Okay. With that, thank you very much, all of you. I hope all of you had fun in the last 3 days for the 3 days challenge. Do you think we should do something like this every month?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
very
Thank
everyone.
Thank you
you.
so much,
Thank you
sir.
so
Love
much.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Love you, sir. Good night. Bye
Good
bye.
everyone. Bye
Thank you for
bye.
taking your valuable time.
Tony Robinson program. Sir, when is Tony Robinson?
Thank you, Mentor.
Oh, I have no idea. Tony Robbins is too big to bring so easy.
Thank you,
But let's keep
Manish.
manifesting. Let's keep manifesting.
Yes.
Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Take
Good
care,
night,
sir.
everyone. I love
Thank
you all.
you.
Bye bye.
Love you all. Bye
See you
bye.
all. Bye.